I had the idea to present water as drinking water on the table, because while I was traveling I got much more aware about the value of water, which is in our Western cultures normally just running out of the tap. You turn it on and here it is. And different cultures handle and value water in a very different way. And I went to arid areas as well, where you find water only in short periods of times during the year, and in shallow pools, and people just handle it in a very different way. So I thought I really like to bring water as a very special, precious thing back into the eating culture and on the table. And this is why I wanted to design a drinking cup for water. With all these ideas I came to study in Australia at the Canberra School of Art, because they offered me to do a year of postgraduate studies. So I had 1 year to come up with a series of vessels, and you provide a body of research work in the back and your philosophy behind your work, what actually made you following up this path, and also, which is the main focus, is your practical work, metal pieces in my case. So I became clear about using fish shapes for this cup of some sort, and the main focus became the pattern on the surface, because the scales were the most important things for me, and the light reflection on the metal. I started with the problem of transferring that image, so I wasn't really worried about the shape of the cup from the start on. And what I did is I just got some scales, fish skin with scales on it. And I tried them at home and tried to transfer the scales directly onto metal by using a printmaking technique. The main problem was that I couldn't get a piece big enough for the whole cup shape. I had to go away from this idea, and what I did is I started actually using the computer, and I scanned this dried fish skin into the computer so that the image appeared on the screen and I could work with it. Started this pattern by cutting the scales out, this little patch, and pasting, overlying this patch many times to create a large A4 sort of size. I printed the images out, the images I got in the computer, and after discussing it with printmakers, we came to the conclusion that the best way to go would be to prepare a screen and to screen print acid-resistant material, which is in this case bitumen, through the screen directly onto the plate and then etch it. At that stage I actually had to think about the shape of the actual cup, because having the pattern, it needed to relate to the cup shape somehow. And as I started off with this main focus on the pattern, it was clear that the cup shape had somehow to follow the pattern, so it had to suit the pattern rather than the pattern appearing on some sort of shape.